While the federal government has offered reassurance to parents and authorities of the St. Mary's Private Catholic School in Papiri, Agwara local government area of Niger State, confirming that the kidnapped children are safe and will soon return home. During a visit to the Catholic Bishop of Kontagora Diocese, Most Reverend Bulus Dawa Yohana, and the children's parents at the St. Michael's Catholic Cathedral, a National Security Advisor, Mr. Nuhu Ribadu, has said rescue efforts are in full swing and security has been significantly strengthened. The NSA further assured that the school will continue to operate safely with regular security patrols around the area. Now, the tragic abduction occurred on November the 21st this year, around 2 a.m., when heavily armed gunmen attacked the school in the Papiri community, forcibly taking around 315 people, including 303 students and 12 staff members. So far, 50 pupils have escaped captivity and have been safely reunited with their families, while security agencies continue the operations to rescue the remaining abductees.
And it's not just now, it has been ongoing for a while. But work is ongoing. Work is in progress. We don't need to give details of what has been ongoing, what is happening. But we can assure you, it's a matter of time. This thing will stop. We must stop it, and we are going to stop it. I'm telling you, enough is enough. Like I said, very painful, honestly. Many of us, as you see us, don't even sleep. Many of us are going through the worst moments of our lives. Many of our people are also killed every single day. We bury our best. We bury those who sacrifice their lives for you, for all of us, every single day. And we will continue to do it. We will not relent. We will not stop. We can give you the assurance that we are going to be there. What has happened or what is happening is even bringing us closer. With what I have heard from Mr. Luca and then the bishop and so on, it's about all of us. We are all under attack. Yes. It calls for us to stand together as one. Let's not allow bad people to divide us. Let us not allow evil to get into us, because they will be the ones who are successful. We are going to be the losers. This leadership of our country today is not the type of leadership that will ever elect. You know it.
I want you to give me a reason why Nuhu Ribadu, the National Security Advisor, President Bola Tinubu, should not have resigned a long time ago. If not resigning, but fired a long time ago. It is absurd. It is crazy that the National Security Advisor is still keeping his job. And insecurity is spreading across the entire country. It is crazy. But when a country rewards corruption, when a country rewards incompetence, this is what will happen. The existence of incompetent people in the places of authority because they are allowed, or the existence of incompetence because incompetence is permitted, is exactly why the National Security Advisor, the NSA to Nigerian President Bola Tinubu, will go to the diocese and then tells the bishop that the children will be, will be brought back. How? How? In a country where a brigadier general was killed and nothing happened. In a country where a brigadier general of the Nigerian Armed Forces was abducted, killed, and the president of the country did not speak about it. We carried on as though it was normal. You know how abnormal it is to have a high-ranking officer, the highest-ranking echelon of the Nigerian military, be killed by terrorists in our country or bandits in our country, and no one lost their job. Something is not right with our Nigerian security system. Something is not right. That's what I'm saying. It's either Bola Tinubu fires Nuhu Ribadu because it's either not been advised correctly or what he needs to do, or it's not been advised at all, or as we already know it, the entire government is incompetent. You see the way this insecurity has spread across Nigeria like wildfire. That's the same way this incompetence has spread across Nigeria like wildfire. It's not as though we don't have the men. We have the Nigerian military is superb. They've not been enabled. They've not been permitted to do their job. There are people within the security infrastructure of the Nigerian government that are enabling and working, as has been alleged, with terrorists and causing Nigeria to, be in a state where it is today. And Nuhu Ribadu being the national security advisor to Bola Tinubu, if they cannot advise him well on the radical step that needs to be taken to flush out these terrorists out of our country, out of our villages, then Tata Bola Tinubu resigns, just as he told Jonathan to resign, or he fires everyone within the infrastructure. Bring younger people who can lead people to battle. After all, we have Nigerians in Sudan. We've had Nigerians for generations who have gone to places of conflict and resolved them. We have Nigerians have one of the biggest military in West Africa, if not the entire Africa. But yet, insecurity in our country cannot be tackled because we have incompetence surrounding the places of authority. Nuhu Ribadu says it's a matter of time. It says enough is enough. But my question to all of Nigerians, whether home or abroad, when is enough going to be enough? How many more Nigerians would die before Nuhu Ribadu tells Nigerians that this government is a government that would not relent? Because it's a government that has not done anything to alleviate the sufferings, the insecurity sufferings of Nigerians. Ransoms are getting paid every day. Bandits are jacking up people's houses, breaking into villages, seizing children from schools, from churches, abducting them and negotiating for ransom with the federal government. And they have a Sheikh Gumi who's speaking on behalf of the bandits. And nothing has happened. Do you understand the degree of complicity that is coming from Nigeria's government? You can't tell me this is complex. There's nothing complex about it. There's nothing complex about the criminality of insecurity that has cost the lives of Nigerians. Do you know that children have been burnt alive? Villages have been erased. People's family have been erased from the face of the earth, and nobody has been given account for it. And we still have the National Security Advisor. Now we're having a new Chief of Defense Staff, or the former Chief of Defense Staff coming to getting another position in a country where all of them, from the President, the Vice President, the National Assembly, they've all failed, and all their ministers. They've turned Nigeria into a playground of their more flexing of their muscles and their position. You cannot say that you're not talking about the politics of Nigeria anymore. You cannot give that excuse, because if you do, it's only a matter of time. Just like he said, it's a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before the banditry gets close to your village. You think you're in the West and you think you're immune to it? The answer is no. They kidnap people from the West, take them to the South, especially to Edo State, and then they request from them ransom. This is big business, sponsored by politicians. And these politicians have been part of government for so long that even the government cannot even see them. Now they know them. Something is not right with Nigeria. And it's hard for somebody to tell me otherwise. So Nuhu Ribadu is either going to be resigning. So we should be calling out for these people's resignation anyway. If the federal government cannot think itself enough to say, if you cannot advise me well enough and tell me the hard truth to deal with this insecurity, where they're hiding, you cannot tell us it's just kinetic enough and alone. What are the bold steps you're taking? Are you negotiating with these bandits? You're constantly paying them. as it's been alleged. I mean, El Rufai said government has been paying bandits for so long. So when is this craziness going to stop? I am taking this time to talk about Nuhu Ribadu because from what I have seen, the man hasn't done enough. Because if he's done enough, we would have seen serious progress made. But however, the insecurity just spread, and Nuhu Ribadu is still the National Security Advisor. On what? On what? What has he? Can Bola Tinubu come and tell Nigerians what Nuhu Ribadu has advised him on what to do? How? We don't want butt lickers in our government anymore. We want people who will perform. We want government of performance, not governments of bootlicking or governments of propaganda. The propaganda has to stop because it's costing people's lives and it's bringing pains to families and it's destroying communities. It's about time we call a spade for what it is. If you cannot perform in a normal organization, they let go of you. Nuhu Ribadu so far has shown that it's failed. If the government cannot, if the president and his cabinet cannot figure out how to deal with insecurity, Tinubu should resign just the same way he told Jonathan to resign. It's time. Fire Nuhu Ribadu, fire all those people working in the NSA who are in the leadership position, and fire the people who are in the government, in the military. If they cannot do the work, fire them, bring in new younger people who have the will to go and do the work, who have not been compromised. And let's us see whether or not this terrorist and this bandit will not be flushed out from our homes, villages. They're attacking every single day. It's just because the government does not have the willpower and the desire, the political willpower to do the work. Yet they're clamoring to want to come back for 2027. We have a pandemonium on our hands. We have a pandemic, rather, not a pandemonium. We have a pandemic on our hands. And the pandemic is in our leadership position, in our government. And as Nigerians, we must call it out for what it is. So again, I want to ask you, do you agree? Should Bola Tinubu resign just like he told Jonathan to resign? Or should Bola Tinubu resign, fire all these people, Nuhu Ribadu and co., and get them out? Do you agree with that? Put your comments in the comment section. Let us know what you think. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you've not done so. It is free. You help us continue to talk and reach out to more Nigerians, and also recommend this content to others. I will catch you in the next video. God bless you. Bye-bye for now. It's about the criminal.